Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing Hogwarts Legacy. As you can see, my character does look a little different. Um, I felt like I said, I wanted her to grow her hair out after every trial. And I felt like this makes more sense than the other one I was going to do, because this one is a little shorter than the other one. So, and I actually kind of like it, and I haven't used it before, so. And she wrote a letter to her mom expressing that she wants to dye her hair, and her mom said no. And since her mom said no, she did it. I mean, not her mom. She sent her a letter to her dad. Her mom read it, and her mom said that she's not allowed to dye her hair. You know? So she went ahead and she dyed it purple. I also found this outfit at the clothing store, so I have the blue one now. Oh, I can't wait to get the red one. That one's my favorite. But this one is beautiful. This one actually might be my favorite, this blue one. But yeah, also I have Aloha Moro 3. So that's great. I also have some letters that I want to read if I can find it. Oh, right here. I would be more happy to take any excess pumpkin hair from you. I could collect it when I next make a delivery to the castle. Sounds as if you have plenty for your classroom needs. Perhaps you might even have time for a cup of tea. A little bird told me that you once encountered a okami. I can't say I'd mind hearing about that. I once encountered a young Welsh green when I was collecting toad hide in the West. Course, it could have been a baby wyvern, hard to tell at that age. Anyway, for the faint of heart, it is this life with magical beast. Looking forward to your response, Ellie Peck. And then I have a Revelio page to read. This one. This portrait depicts the wizard Burofio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once says S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Okay. We also got a bunch of letters off camera. We got one from Sebastian. Says, as I mentioned to my sister, Mrs. Hogwarts, as she hasn't been herself lately, I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, I hope you are faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites, Sebastian. Also, for Sebastian's quest, we're gonna be on his side. Since we're trying to be evil, we're gonna be on his side the whole time. It doesn't matter what he does, we're gonna be on his side. Okay. Then we got one from Adelaide. Hello, please forgive me for the sudden request, but might I speak with you? I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard? Adelaide Coates. And then I got one from Sirona. Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like to help with something. Be best, Sirona. Also, I went into the room of requirements to decorate it today, but then I got a cutscene, so then I had to reload from a different save, so that I'll hopefully get the cutscene again. So yeah, and I also got Aloha Mora. Now that you've attended Beast class, I've asked Deke to assist you in the room of requirements to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him when you can. Please meet him there when you can, Professor Weasley. I didn't get that letter. For some reason, it just never popped up. That's why I checked now to see if I had it. But yeah, I had to reload from a different save, so I couldn't decorate my room requirements. I am gonna go in there at some point I might do that quest today. It's not that long of a quest. I bought stuff for. I bought the automatic feeder for the vivarium that we're gonna get, and I also got the moonstone generator, so I can get some moonstone. Let me put up a quest. I don't know if I want to work on main quests or I just want to do some side quests and stuff, because I have this side quest and then I have this one, and then I have the Madame Kagoa side quest that I can do. And then I can do that one. I have that one. I have Summoner's Court. I don't know why this is black when there's no quest there. Yeah, we also have the Venomous Tentacular one. We have the Bardolph one that we can do. That one's Madame Kagawa's. We have this one, which is also Madame Kagawa's, which is the other side that she wants us to do. There we have one down here, which I think this is I think this is the arena quest. We haven't explored this side yet. When we get to like a lot of these places, we're probably gonna walk for a little bit, because like I'm gonna admit it, I never really explored in this game. So what happened to Nettie's quest? I didn't do Nettie's quest. I didn't do Nettie's quest, so where is it? Did I not? I didn't get it yet? I swear I was talking last video about doing Nettie's quest. That's so weird. Okay, I don't know. I thought I had Nettie's quest pulled up, but to do too. I guess not, but I think in this video we're gonna work on yeah, that's tripping me up. I swear I had Nettie's quest, like it's not up here either, so I didn't do it. No, let's go help her with her uncle. Yeah, we'll fast travel, but it's really not that far, so I'll just run to her. I mean, she's in this courtyard, so it's really not that far. You can also just fly to her. Oh no, she's not in this court, she's in the courtyard next to us, but yeah, I can just fly to her.
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl. Thank you for coming. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this? I'm not convinced you need to worry. Perhaps your uncle's been delayed, and surely he can take care of himself. That's exactly what Professor Weasley said when she forbade me from leaving the grounds to look for him. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Helping family members is not part of my my job description.
Traded with many goblins. Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook.
Sounds like it's his fault.
But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
Can if he's dead.
I take it you and your uncle are close. We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
And she hasn't gotten an owl.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide. Thank
and
you.
The ones that she has gotten.
He's very thorough in his record keeping. Notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
I'm only doing it because I can do stuff along the way. Not because I want to.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is alright. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
There's balloons over there.
Very good.
I missed I keep missing this one. The speed boost.
Revelio. Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take it?
Yeah. Now a human. Like heads of lead, those monsters were. Someone there.
It's so funny to me. They're getting smacked. How can I get to something without them seeing?
Such arrogance.
Potato, Leviosa.
Fight about as well as a puff scheme. Pity, not quite.
Now, to find out what happened here.
I don't need any more wake up potion. I'm not bad at the game. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke, guys. If you're not bad at the game, if you need a lot of wake up potions. Oh, I am bad at understanding that I don't need any more, so I can stop trying to grab it.
Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades. Now, perhaps these landmarks will lead me to... I should investigate.
Dang.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Ranrock's lot agreed to me, but I do feel a tad uneasy. They amended their request, and they're angry when I asked questions. I overheard some of their plan in gobbledygook. They're after my rare metals deposits that are suitable for drilling. I'm afraid of upsetting them further. They seem rather volatile. And I need this transaction to happen. Perhaps we can work on a compromise. Perhaps not. How would you try to compromise with goblins? They don't seem like the most trustworthy people. I think I'm going the right way.
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now, to find the crooked tree. A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. And the crumbling tower.
I don't like those type of running trials. So those I would do it when I don't have to really do it. Okay.
What do we have here?
Supposed to go this way? Yeah.
I don't like... I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Maybe. Oh, let me put on that. Oh, a couple of them. Oh yeah, because I have
never locked up
the skill. There's a troll somewhere over here.
A ladder. That's what I need.
The wizards will be defeated.
Yeah, I don't need that one because it's Wagenwald's chest. Wasn't I just over here?
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Revelio.
Okay. There's an infamous foe in here.
What will we find in here?
It's gonna be hard to do.
That miserable human around. What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
Its instincts were spot on.
Okay.
Aloha Mora.
But yeah, assume she don't know her uncle. Look at that perfectly perpendicular. Okay. I could have perpendicular totalis him. I've never been down here. I am gonna stay like this just in case there's somebody here.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
This is... Oh, this is behind that door. Oh, I've never gone through here.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Even though they obviously can't hear me.
A boiler door.
How nice of you to stop by. Bring me a dozen shoes.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Oh no, this isn't behind the boiler door. This is just getting into the boiler room. How do I get this chest? Oh, it's right there. I don't know why I keep staying like this, but I didn't. Oh, that's so cool. I've never found that path before. You learn something new every day. What's over here? This is so cool. I've never... Okay, I'm gonna stop mentioning it. Because I said it like 4 times. But it's still so cool. I like how you can still see the white parts. Do I really have to go through all this? Okay. Yes, I do. I don't know why I thought this was the inside of the boiler room. I was like... Yeah, I'm trying to take care of him first.
I've been fighting since before you were. You should come here.
Ah. My ear is bothering me. It's super annoying because, like, my hair gets into my ear and then it annoys me. Oh my god. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. There we go. I know his wand is somewhere in here. I still haven't gotten the trophy for Particular's totality. Some
this must be
people.
Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Oh, yeah, because you're supposed to go up to him before you come in here. Just thinking, like, I haven't gotten the trophy for Particular still telling people 50 times, and I'm pretty sure I've done it over 50 times. Get out here. I like to do this because then I don't have to deal with being crouching like that mellow, even though, like, literally I'm crouching right now, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Pick and choose, you know, pick and choose.
I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there.
Could have just let me Particular Totalis you, and it would have been a peaceful death. I'm here, I'm here.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry! Wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Sorry, I just saw a video of a dad taking the door off of their daughter's house, room. And my biggest thing with that is, like, you never want to do that. Because a closed door can save your life. Like, during a fire. If your house sets on fire, your chances at survival heightens because your door was closed. You know what I mean? So think again before you take the door out of your child's bedroom. That could literally save their life. And you guys are just taking it away because they did a few things you didn't like. Even when I did things that my parents didn't like, they never, ever threatened to take the door off of my room because they would have never taken my privacy away like that. I didn't even know parents like that existed. Like, taking the door off your kid's room, really. I don't know. But yeah, like, if you guys are watching this, just know that a closed door could very much save your life. But you would never know.
You're weak, human.
Excuse me.
Revelio. This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
I just run up on homie. I'm about to run up on this homie. Ooh, excuse me. Perfect is so tall as his ass.
Revelia.
I wanna save my own. I use one, but I wanted to save it for homie Beardo. I simplified. Dead.
Should think they felt that in London.
Okay, so now that we're done with that one, we're going to go do his quest now, because if I don't, then I'm just never gonna do it. I'm just never gonna do it. Okay.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. Shame, really. With Ranrock's camps cleared out, I have a feeling he'd have given up on dark magic altogether.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her. Hope they know what...
Okay. Let's go take care of this hole. Let's go take care of this hole. Oh, that wasn't smart, was it? okay? That is what I was so worried about. That was the easiest fight of my life. I love my stats. I hate that I'm afraid, but there's no going back. I seem to have mastered 2 of the curses so far, but I've had to pledge to their binding if I'm to learn. I can't let them see my fear. They're already whispering behind my back. I've been told not to trust dark wizards, but I can't stop until I have enough magic to protect Claire, myself, and all of Upper Hawksfield. Bardolph.
An entry from Bardolph's journal.
So he did it to protect them.
He overheard whispers. A plan, something to do with him. Revelio.
I'm repulsed by what I've just witnessed. They created an Inferius, a corpse mutilated, come to life. I try to hide my horror at what I'm seeing. Alas, I just think they saw through me. I need to convince them that I'm not a spy. I'm not here to undermine them. If I do not, I fear I could be next.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Revelio.
My gear slot's being full. Where is the Upper Hawksfield? Oh crap, I should have gotten the full flame first.
Revelio.
So I could deal with this, the infamous foe that's down here, the 2 dogs. Where are the other 2 balloons? None of the Hogsfield. Now let me land on this thing. Okay. Now let me real quick fight. I just did the one here. Okay, just go. I dealt with that infamous foe. Now we can just leave. I don't know, I thought those were the 2 dogs though. Ooh, with more balloons. I'll go get that next balloon. Just let me do this murder trial first.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Let me just config all of these. First, the other one. There we go.
Himself would be proud.
Yes, he would. If you were able to confringo a few killers. I wish I could be in Hogwarts in real life. That would. You know, just without like all like the fighting and then the evilness. Nah, I would kill Voldemort. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care. If I was in Voldemort, if I was in
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
if I was in Hogwarts and I had to fight Voldemort, the minute I knew that he was beatable, I would have just Avada Kedavra him.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer.
Simple.
And for
Avada
that,
Kedavra.
I thank you.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Adolf? What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I think that's worse than knowing he's dead.
I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Adolf.
I feel like it's worse to think that he's alive and working with the evil people than being than knowing he's dead, because then she can actually just like, she'll never be able to move on from it. I'm not saying that, like, but she'll be like, at least he's like not evil anymore. Nah, I don't want her to think that he's evil. Not in real life. I'm very sad for her, but my character, I'm really bad at this evil thing.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
I am really bad at being evil. Okay, let me do this agent research. Oh no. I'm gonna do it, but I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. The other one's in here, right?
That wasn't too hard.
It wasn't. It was terrible, but whatever. It was horrific. More exploration. More balloons. Oh, I got another broom appearance. Got a Quidditch one. I got that. Got this one. Got this one. Got this one. Got this one. And got this. Wait, how many more? What? What did I? How many more of these do I have to do? 4. How many more money trials? 6. Okay. What other quests are there? I can do this one. Well, I can't fast travel right now, so I gotta just fly away. Can I fast travel now? Yeah. Oh. Okay, let me do the venomous tentacular one first. And then I can do Sirona. Just because this one is shorter. It It'll be faster to do.
You'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
I can see why he said that. You do seem angry.
Of course I'm angry now, in large part due to his absurd overreaction to what is simply passion for my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit, and I can get my business going minus any competition.
Well, my question is would this make it so that I won't do the quest? Hold on, let me. Cause like I kind of want to be like, I'm not gonna do this for you, bitch. But like also me trying to be evil. I should just steal the thing and then charge him for it. No, I'm just gonna steal it.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous.
I
know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember,
I looked it up,
just need
by the
that
way.
venomous tentacula.
Basically, like, if you say that you're not comfortable with it, he's gonna either ask you to give him one of yours or get one at the dog cap thing at the store.
This must be the cellar.
And I'm not giving away mine,
Now,
so...
to find that venomous tentacula.
Oh, I did not mean to
Better
do
not
that.
let Mr. Lawley see me.
Girl, if he sees you, kill him. Avada Kedavra. I feel like Avada Kedavra should be an easy ass spell to master. You just gotta mean it. That's it. Once you mean it, you're good.
Where is that venomous tentacula?
I know for a fact. Okay, I wanted to talk about this because remember when that was it Goyle? Oh. Oh, I got it. The trophy. Defeat a total of 50 enemies using Petrificus Totalis. Yeah, I just not noticed that I don't ever say that right. Okay. Damn, why didn't it take me this long to get the trophy though? I feel like I did it to more than 50 people. But it's fine, I'm on my way to platinum.
Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Where is he? Oh. I was like, where is he? And he was right behind me.
Completed that errand for me?
And we're going to charge him.
I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. Let's see who's volatile now. Well done.
Sorry about the
I'll
noise.
take
I'm
it off
trying
your
to get comfortable
hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Glad you came.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you were needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend, Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
No, we literally just spoke to her about the other quest. Okay. This is, by the way, gonna be the last quest. Probably. Most likely. We'll see. If we get another one before we're done with this one and I am good on time, then I'll do another one. But we'll see where time-wise where this one brings me to.
Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it. Hope they know what they're doing.
Revelio.
Okay. I can't do that yet.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Okay. I think there's a quest. I mean, a quest chest up here. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm wrong, but there is Ashwinder eggs. I'll take what I can get. I also want to take out this goblin camp, and I'm not gonna jump from all the way there. I mean,
you may want to move.
Your poaching days are over.
just want to remember. Okay.
Gave the Hulk lamps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find. Better have a look around. See if I can see. That's all the Hulk lamps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Sir, you already got the Horcrux. You already gave them to her. That's another thing about this game. Is that it will still... Oh, I didn't sell my stuff. That sucks. I forgot to sell my stuff to the vendor there. Is there anything that I can get now that's like bonus? Yes, I'll take them off in a sec. Let me just do the rest of these. I want to check this, but I don't want to trigger that cutscene. Well, I could trigger the cutscene. I just want to do the quest. Okay. I mean, it would be nice ending off the cutscene like that. I kind of like the glasses, but I don't feel like she would wear glasses. Especially because her dad wears glasses and she thinks it's stupid, so she would wear contacts. See, now I'm just adding stuff to her backstory. Not like it's my character. I can give her as big of a backstory as I want to give her. Like her mom not wanting her to dye her hair, so she dyed her hair.
I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
I could have avoided it, but what's the fun in that? I like doing ancient magic when I have the maximum potion. I remember my first time. She does her stupefy like Hermione does, actually. You ever notice that? Like the girl. Like the girl voice is like Hermione's stupefy. Oh, this is level 27. I'm not level 27. Why did it let me start it? I thought that it doesn't let you start quests with levels that you're not at yet. I mean, obviously I was able to do it, and I saw if I saw it was level 27, I most likely would have still done it. I'm just curious how. It let me do it when I thought that it was like, I know if you don't have the spell and stuff, they won't let you do it. But I thought if you weren't at that level, it wouldn't let you do it either. I don't feel like going over there, and plus I'm not gonna be able to grab any of the stuff because my gear spots is full. Oh my no, I think it's like a collection chest. Oh, it's a regular chest. Oh, it's coins. Also, I'm gonna stop by the magic neep, and I'm gonna get the rest of the plants because I haven't gotten them yet. Okay, this is gonna be a lot of reading, so prepare yourselves. When I arrived here, I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the first other years. I confess I worried that night at Hogwarts that I did not have been the proper place for me and pondered sending an owl to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes ended. How did you know? I presume that you're not secretly Legimlemens, but I wonder that you seemed to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the three broomsticks, when you spotted me huddled up in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. Oh my god. When you told me about how nervous you've been come to Hogwarts. Like, I can't read. I looked at you, and it seemed beyond my imagination to think that you as anything but confident, contented witch sitting before me. Oh, so Soroya was a witch when she started at Hogwarts. I thought she transitioned after. Nice. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed in the non-magical sense. I mean everyone around you without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose the path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first year which I've been seems worlds away, and I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub and so generously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Mirabelle. Dear Sirona, I conjured the wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during the Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether. And now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Sincerely, Sean. My dear Sirona, I sent a note separately to Mr. and Mrs. Spraddle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put quill to parchment, but with my thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how we giggled about the ridiculous gnome he did. He truly believed that he was singing. And Mrs. Sprattle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I shall be dreaming of it for days. I so appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match for all the Slytherins this year. Most gratefully yours, Philomena.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
Dear Sirona, happy birthday, my dear friend. I sneaked into the kitchen and asked Finky to make your favorite cream crowdie. She was delighted to oblige. Not sure where she got the raspberries at this time of year. Genius that Finky. Best.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Dear Mrs. Sprout, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladrags last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace a bodice off my new dress. A challenge indeed, as is the rather delicate practice of properly situating a hat pin, without wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now feeling that a marvelously fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. And now she owns the Three Broomsticks. I consider myself more than lucky to have you, that you and Mr. Spraddle agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel preciously the same way. You're gratefully, Sirona.
I think that's everything. Sirona.
Oh, wait, I just fast travel. What am I doing? And let me stop in the store so that I can sell my stuff. Actually, I can do that at the Magic Need because I'm gonna go to the Magic Need anyways.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Okay, let's go. To the Magic Need we go. Oh, it's faster if we go this way, I'm pretty sure. Well, faster if I don't get stuck on something so stupid. Wait, let me Revelio, because I could also... I think this is what I might actually end up doing, is just spend the rest of the episode exploring, going to the Magic Neep, and then going to the room of requirements, doing that aside, doing that cutscene, plant my stuff and all that. I keep trying to get stuff and I keep forgetting that I can't. See, and I keep doing it. Okay, you know what? Forget exploring. I'll explore off camera. Because it gets annoying. Not having space.
You are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Okay, there's another side quest we can do. The small community garden in the heart of the village is perfect. It's the perfect spot for growing various herbs and peaceful magical plants. Peaceful magical plants, not like the crazy shit like chopping cabbages and all that. I'm not gonna get that side quest from under the bridge until I can get Beast.
Greetings. Please take your time looking about.
Okay, let me just sell stuff.
You have a good head for business, haven't you?
I can't wait to get my own shop. That's gonna be so fun. I love that quest so much. Oh,
no one can
I
say I
forgot.
don't keep a stacked shelf. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
And I'm actually gonna go to J&J for the potions. And I'm gonna get the focus potion recipe, even though I'm probably never gonna make them.
Healing potions are a
But I
specialty
wanna have
here,
it.
should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you.
Where is he? Oh! Oh wait, no, I thought that was the shop quest. Oh, that's so funny.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel
Was before I invented flu powder.
Would anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statue?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
He is a bit much for a caretaker, but he means well. And he's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You'll know better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
It isn't just thunderbirds that can tell when danger's coming. Other beasts can too. Smell it, they can. Even the gentle beasts.
Okay, so we're gonna go through talk to Glad Moon. Then we are where's the faculty tower staircase? Fucking hell. Where's the faculty tower? Because that's where he is. I don't know why I wouldn't just fast travel to the faculty tower. You know? It all make no sense. Oh, I hate that bitch.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the Demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Yes, him. That's the one.
Oh, he could always take a joke, Piers. He's playing with me. Ha! Hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I wonder if he still has the flowing locks. Pigtails. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old Pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Okay, let's go do this cutscene for the room requirements, then plant our stuff, and then we're gonna end the episode.
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Well, dude, that's still gonna be... when we end the episode, we're gonna end it in here. And we are gonna... Wait. Oh, because I can't do it now. Two shivering. And then we'll do not grass on the rest of these. Actually, we'll do 2 of those, and then we're gonna do 2 mallow sweet because I just want to make sure that we don't run out of mallow sweet when it comes to them. Okay. I might find a better way to and I don't have enough moonstone, so this is gonna come in handy. I'm gonna have to find a better way to display these. Off camera, of course. Oh, let me do this before I forget. And they're all hats. Look at that. They're all hats. That one's 13, that one's 2, that one's 5, and this one is 16. Ooh. We're almost there. We're almost gonna be to the part where, like, one piece of clothing is going to be like plus defense and negative offense, and I hate those because like sometimes it's like really big changes. Like if it's small changes, then I'll go for it, but if it's really big changes, I'm not going for it. Like I don't care about that one. I don't really care about that one either. I want this one or this one. I'm gonna do this one because I've been using maximal potions a lot. I'm probably gonna end up keep using maximal potions because I really like doing that. So yeah. Oh, also I didn't show you guys my wand handle. This isn't the pink one that I like, but I got this one because it's pink. But it's not like the one that like I really looking forward to getting. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell button so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Also realize that I'm gonna end every episode on the menu just so that letters don't pop up while I'm trying to do the outro like it usually does. And also next episode, get ready because we're gonna start off with Deke's quest, and then we're gonna do Sebastian's, and then that's probably when we're gonna get Natty's quest. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one.